For our pre-production stage, Wix was frequently used to document our planning and record what's been going on. Although in the first stage of post-production we used a HD flip camera and a tripod to shoot sharply from different angles and heights. This has been very helpful as it's made clear and strong shots which shows conventions of a thriller opening sequence. These shots could be seen when we set the camera on the ground to see the protagonist walk away from the camera on her way home, making it seem as if someone was following her. In the group, me and Eleni discussed how we feel about different shots and if they're good enough to relate back to the genre and narrative of the thriller opening sequence. I've also used many editing software during the post-production for the final outcome. Firstly, in order to make the institutional logo, I had to use Photoshop to create the image. I used www.thefont.com to find the correct font which was relevant to the genre, and I ended up using Slant as I felt like it looked quite modern and technical yet also simple and bold. After downloading this, I created a bold statement logo which looked suitable for the theme and genre of the movie. Soon after this step, I decided to animate our logo by making the cursor move around the title and then starting the sequence with a click. After creating the logo, I had to use Final Cut Express to arrange shots of the sequence that should be in order, and after completing this step, I moved on to using After Effects CS5 to add on titles such as the director and producer's name. I also had to add text of what the characters were saying to each other as they communicate through social networking rather than actual dialogue. Instead, we hear a non-diegetic soundtrack in the background which created tension and built up suspense, and I added this into the sequence by using Final Cut once again. After completing all these stages, I had to save the format to QuickTime in order for it to play properly. I feel as if all programs were very helpful in creating my final outcome, as these softwares are quite advanced and makes the work seem very professional.